Class 12th Subject Physics 15th Chapter Structure of Atoms and Nuclei. Structure of Atoms and Nuclei. From the chapter, let us see numericals from exercise. Numericals from exercise. Let us see numerical number 16, which is stated as sample of carbon obtained from any living organism has a decay rate of 15.3 decays per gram per minute. A sample of carbon obtained from very old charcoal shows a disintegration rate of 12.3 disintegrations per gram per minute. Determine the age of the old sample given the decay constant of carbon to be 3.839 into 10 raised to minus 12 per second. And therefore, for this numerical, given data is for living organism, decay rate is given, that is AO, which is 15.3 decays per gram per minute. So value of AO is 15.3 decays per gram per minute. And for charcoal, the decay rate, that is AC, is 12.3 decays per gram per minute. 12.3 decays per gram per minute. And therefore, taking the ratio, we can write AO upon AC is equal to 15.3 upon 12.3. Then decay constant lambda is given 3.839 into 10 raised to minus 12 per second. Lambda is equal to 3.839 into 10 raised to minus 12 per second, and we have to find out the age of old sample, that is T equal to question mark. According to decay law, we are having the relation as AT, that is equal to, here AC will be equal to AO into e raised to minus lambda T, that is AC is equal to AO into e raised to minus lambda T, which will be written as e raised to lambda T is equal to AO upon AC. E raised to lambda T is equal to AO upon AC, and therefore lambda T will be equal to log of AO upon AC to the base E. Lambda T is equal to log of AO upon AC to the base E, which will be written as T is equal to 2.303 upon lambda into log of AO by AC to the base 10. T will be equal to 2.303 upon lambda into log of AO by AC to the base 10, which will be written as 2.303 upon 3.839 into 10 raised to minus 12 into log of 15.3 upon 12.3 to the base 10. So putting the values, we will get 2.303 upon 3.839 into 10 raised to minus 12 into log of 15.3 upon 12.3 to the base 10, which will be written as T is equal to 2.303 into 10 raised to 12 upon 3.839 into log of 15.3 minus log of 12.3, which comes out to be T equal to 2.303 into 10 raised to 12 upon 3.839 into, taking log, we will write 1.1847 minus 1.0899. So simplifying this, we will get T is equal to 2.303 into 0.0948 divided by 3.839 into 10 raised to 12, which comes out to be 5.687 into 10 raised to 10 second. 5.687 into 10 raised to 10 second. This will be the age of the old sample in terms of second. Now it will be converted in terms of years, dividing this time divided by, it will be divided by the number of seconds of 1 year, and therefore t will be equal to 5.687 into 10 raised to 10. It will be divided by number of seconds of 1 year, that is 3.1536 into 10 raised to 7, which comes out to be 1802 years. So this will be the age of old sample. Then let us go for next numerical, that is numerical number 17, which is given as the half-life of strontium is 28 years. Determine the disintegration rate of its 5 milligram sample, and therefore the given data for this numerical is half-life period, that is half-life time t half is equal to 28 years. That will be equal to 28 into 3.1536 into 10 raised to 7 second. So these are the number of seconds of 1 year, therefore it will be multiplied by this 28, that is t half will be equal to 8.837 into 10 raised to 8 second. So t half is 8.837 into 10 raised to 8 second. Then mass m is given 5 milligram, which will be equal to 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 gram. 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 gram, and we have to find out the disintegration rate. Now 90 gram of strontium contains 6.02 into 10 raised to 23 atoms. So 90 gram of strontium contains 6.02 into 10 raised to 23 atoms, and therefore n will be equal to, number of atoms will be equal to n equal to 6.02 into 10 raised to 23 into 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 90. So this will give us the number of atoms present in 5 milligram. That comes out to be 3.344 into 10 raised to 19 atoms. 3.344 into 10 raised to 19 atoms. And therefore now disintegration rate will be n lambda, which will be given as n into 0.693 upon t half. N lambda equal to n into 0.693 upon t half, because we know the relation for lambda is equal to 0.693 upon t half, or t half equal to 0.693 upon lambda. Putting the values, we will get n lambda equal to 3.344 into 10 raised to 19, that is the value of n, into 0.693 divided by 8.837 into 10 raised to 8. Simplifying this, we will get 2.622 into 10 raised to 10 per second. 2.622 into 10 raised to 10, that is disintegration per second. So this will be the disintegration rate. Now let us go for next numerical, that is numerical number 23, which is stated as how much mass of uranium-235 is required to undergo fission each day to provide 3000 megawatt of thermal power. Average energy per fission is given here, that is 202.79 mega electron volt. And therefore for this numerical number 23, the given data is power is given 3000 megawatt, which will be converted as 3000 into 10 raised to 6, that is equal to 3 into 10 raised to 9 joule per second, that is watt. Then average energy per fission is given 202.79 mega electron volt, which will be written as 202.79 into 10 raised to 6 into 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19, which comes out to be 3.245 into 10 raised to minus 11 joule. So this will be the average energy per fission, and we have to find out mass m. Therefore, the energy produced each day, that is the energy to be produced each day, is given as 3 into 10 raised to 9 into 86,400. That comes out to be 2.592 into 10 raised to 14, 2.592 into 10 raised to 14 joule. So this 86,400, that will be the seconds, and therefore energy per fission will be given as 3.425 into 10 raised to minus 11 joule, and therefore the number of fissions per day will be equal to 2.592 into 10 raised to 14 divided by 3.245 into 10 raised to minus 11, which comes out to be 7.988 into 10 raised to 24 each day. Therefore, we have 0.235 kilogram of uranium. 0.235 kilogram of uranium contains 6.02 into 10 raised to 23 atoms, and therefore mass m will be equal to 7.988 into 10 raised to 24 divided by 6.02 into 10 raised to 23 into 0.235, which comes out to be 3.118 kilogram. This will be the required mass.